In 1977, a photographer captured something that defied explanation: an 11-year-old girl frozen midair in a pitch-black bedroom. This is the Enfield Poltergeist. August 30th, 1977. A single mother named Peggy Hodson calls the police to her North London home. Her daughters are terrified. Furniture is moving on its own. Knocking sounds are coming from inside the walls. When police arrive, a constable witnesses a chair wobble and slide 4 feet across the floor. She files an official report. She has no explanation for what she saw. A Society for Psychical Research sends investigators Maurice Grosse and Lyon Playfair. Over 18 months, they make 180 visits. They record over 180 hours of audio evidence. They document more than 2,000 separate incidents. Lego bricks fly through the air with enough force to shatter light fixtures. Heavy furniture flips over. A cast-iron bed is tipped on its side. Objects materialize from nowhere. More than 30 witnesses see these things happen. But 11-year-old Janet becomes the center of it all. Witnesses say she's thrown from her bed while sleeping. She speaks in a deep, gravelly voice that claims to be Bill Wilkins, a man who died in that house years before. Records confirm he existed. He died exactly where the voice said he did. Daily Mirror photographer Graham Maurice spends 18 months documenting the case. He develops infrared cameras, pressure switches, laser beams, anything to catch what's happening. He's there 4 nights a week. He helps the children with their homework. He gets hit in the head with a Lego brick thrown by invisible hands. If you're enjoying this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more true paranormal cases. And if you're into dark fiction, check out my books, links in the description. Then Maurice captures the photograph. Janet suspended in the air. The camera was on a timer. He wasn't even in the room. He heard a scream, then silence, then a massive crash. When they ran upstairs, Janet was crumpled on the floor on the opposite side of the bedroom. Maurice doesn't believe in ghosts, never has. But 40 years later, he still says the same thing. There is something going on in that house, which we haven't discovered yet. This wasn't Hollywood. They didn't have CGI. They were a poor household frightened to death. The voice coming from Janet was analyzed by experts. It was produced above her vocal cords. She maintained it for hours at a time. Ventriloquists who examined the evidence said the technique was too advanced for a child. Medical professionals found nothing wrong with her. The investigation is now in the archives of the Society for Psychical Research. Over 200 cassette tapes, hundreds of photographs, witness statements from police officers, journalists, neighbors, and investigators. It remains the most documented poltergeist case in British history. Skeptics caught Janet faking some incidents. She admitted it, said she wanted to see if investigators would notice. They always did. But that was maybe 2% of 2,000 documented events. Most incidents happened when no children were in the room. Janet spent time in psychiatric hospitals. Tests showed she was completely normal. Her family was bullied mercilessly. Her brother was spit on at school. Peggy, the mother, had a nervous breakdown from the stress, but they never changed their story. Never took money to confess it was fake. The phenomena stopped in 1979, almost as suddenly as it started. The family moved away. Janet recovered. But she still doesn't remember everything that happened to her during those 18 months. Whatever happened at 284 Green Street, it was witnessed by police, journalists, and scientists. It was recorded on hundreds of hours of audio. It was captured on film. And decades later, no one has been able to explain it all away. The investigators stayed for 18 months because every time they were ready to leave, something happened that couldn't be faked. Grosse and Playfair died still believing. Maurice still has no explanation, and Janet still insists it was real. Some truths are stranger than any fiction, and some houses remember what happened inside them. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more documented paranormal cases. Check out my dark fiction books at the link in the description. If this story gave you chills, you'll love what I write. What do you think really happened at Enfield? Drop your theory in the comments.